Alright, let's see if we get the trophy this time. Looks like probably not. Nope. I'm not even disappointed anymore. I just expected it. I just expect it. Every patch. I just expect to not get the dev server trophy for content creators. I guess we'll do this all proper like and go left to right. Nation by nation, and then left to right within the nation. So starting with America, and starting with tanks. We got the T1E1. Which I would have thought would have been the prototype of the M6A1, but perhaps it's a development of the M6... I'm not actually familiar with this tank, so maybe it's a development of the M6A1. Ah, it's got the 75 M3 instead of the 76 M7. So maybe it is an upper development where they switched it to... I don't know, I feel like it should be the prototype, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll look at that in a second. I don't see any other new ground vehicles added for America in this current dev server. Nothing over in the premiums either. Okay. Oh. No, that's it. Okay. Well, alright. Let's take an actual look at this thing then. So for modifications, yeah, standard 75 mil. M61 looks fairly unremarkable. Yeah. We'll take it in a test drive later. We'll look at it for now and call it good. So yeah, it looks pretty much like the M6A1. I don't know about the armor, though, because I don't have it. So, wait, can we look at it? We can look at it. Alright, let's see if the armor is better here than 45 or whatever. Oh, effective thickness 114, 113. That definitely seems better. I think it's like 45 millimeters right here. I think on the M6A1. Alright, moving on to helicopters. We do, in fact, have a new helicopter for America, which is the AH-6M Little Bird. That looks like it should be pretty fun. Default is rocket pods, but you can get at least up to some tow missiles, I think. If not, I think it's just tows. Let's see. Nope, you can actually get Hellfires. Okay. You actually don't get tows. You just get Hellfires. Okay, well that's actually very interesting. You can get up to 4 Hellfires. Neat. That's actually pretty neat. Okay. Well then. Yeah. Alright. Huh. Little Magnum PI action going on there. No, wait. Was that... I think that was the helicopter they had. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway. Okay. Well, that's cool. Does America get a new jet? I think there's an F4S or J. F4S, I think. I think we already have the J. I don't know. I haven't been paying overly much attention to my American Air lately. F4S is a premium, okay. Yeah, we do have the F4J, yep, okay. So F4S is a premium. Let's take a look at that. I believe that's the only one. The only one I see, anyways. So, yep. There are your modifications, AIM-7Fs, AIM-9Hs. Those could be pretty nice to have. If I test fly this thing, I'm not sure I can actually get all the loadouts for it. It'd be nice if you could, but I bet you can't. Anyway, what are these things? I don't know what those are. Interesting. Radar warning receivers, maybe? I don't know. Very interesting. I'm not that familiar with the F4S. Huh, okay. Anything for the Blue Water Fleet? Yep, USS Des Moines, that's right. There's a dev server or a dev blog out for that. USS Nevada, that's right. Those are the two dev blogs out, are the Des Moines and the Nevada. Alright. Okay. Well then. What number's the Nevada? Forget which ship the Nevada was. Huh, okay. Huh. Alright. And coastal, probably nothing. Looks like nothing to me. Okay, well that's America anyway. For Germany, we start out with the SDKFZ 222. which has got the same 20mm cannon that we've seen before, but should be very fun at 1.7. I would like to see how fast it is. Pretty standard ammunition types there. Basically just a light tank with a fast autocannon, so should be fun enough. Should be pretty dangerous at 1.7. So you hit sand or mud or snow or anything. And then the T-72M1 for the GDR. Interesting. Okay. Take a look at that in a moment, too. I don't see any new premiums. Nope. I mean, it's not like Germany needs any more premiums. Take a look at this thing. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Look at that. You get the preview of the engine exhaust running now in the hangar. I wonder if that's going to be a oh, yeah. On all the tanks over there, too. I wonder if that'll be a permanent thing. Should be. Okay, well, that's kind of neat. Let's take a look at the modifications for that real quick and see what ammo it gets. 3BM22, that seems about appropriate. Starting with 3BK12M. Fun. Okay, that seems to be everybody for German ground. German helicopters, nothing new. German aviation, I believe potentially a tornado. I don't see any other yellow dots. There is no tornado, but there is a MiG-29 for Germany. Well, that's interesting. All right, GDR's getting some love in this this patch. There you go. R-27s and R-60s. That's what we need. More R-60s flying around air battles. All right. Nope, didn't want modifications. I want a preview. Thank you. Okay, how are we looking here? Oh, the camouflage scheme is kind of neat. There you go. And for blue water, I don't see anything for blue water Germany. I don't. Yeah, there is the Arrow torpedo boat. I don't know what year that's from. After World War II, apparently. It would seem. Seems that way, anyways. That's an interesting looking little boat. Little boot. Small Schnell boot. Okay. Think that was it. Looks like that was it. Alright. So that'll do it for Germany. And for the USSR, what have we got here? Anything new? Can you imagine the USSR going a patch without getting anything new? Okay, looks like just a couple. We got the M53-59 SPAA for... Oh, is that Czechoslovakia or Yugoslavia, that flag? I honestly don't remember. It could also be neither of those. But I think that's what it is. Alright, 30mm cannons at 6.0. And then we have the Panzer S1 SPAA, which, if these missiles can reach out as far as I think they can, 20-kilometer launch range. Jesus. 20-kilometer launch range with 12 missiles in the pipes. That seems to be it for that. Nothing for helicopters. I'm sure they don't have any new aviation. I know they do. I'm being very sarcastic to think that USSR wouldn't get anything new for any part of their tree. So we've got an airplane of which 4 were built, and only one of them, I think, had avionics installed, and only a couple of them flew, and they only flew in an air show after Lockheed helped them after the fall of the Soviet Union, and we thought maybe Russia would join the rest of us in the modern era and not try and regress back to the Soviet Union and also 1930s Germany at the same time, apparently. But yeah, anyway. So this thing is going to be extremely dangerous, of course, because that's what all prototype aircraft are that never actually succeeded. This thing's freaking missile loadout is going to be a giant pain in the ass. Now, it shouldn't actually have a gun, since it didn't have a gun anywhere, but of course it does, so watch out for that thing at 12.0. No new helicopters. Blue water, nothing new. Coastal Fleet, nothing new. Okay. For Great Britain, in the ground tree, we got a Churchill, and I think just the Challenger 2E after that. I just finished all my Challenger 2s, and now I've got another one. At least this one will have some engine power. Alright, so the Churchill NA-75. What is different about this one, besides it has the 75 on it? I assume that's the American 75? It says 75 OQF Mark V, but I assume that is the that looks like the M3 75 gun. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. Interesting anyway. And then the Challenger 2E should also be pretty interesting. Supposed to have some good thermals on this thing. Actually, the blurring there from the exhaust is kind of neat. That continues to be a thing. That'd be kind of impressive. Alright, let's take a look at the modifications and see how quickly we can get to L27A1. Huh, that's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? At least it starts with darts, and you can upgrade to the second dart in the first tier, so there's that at least. I don't see any other tanks for Britain. I don't see any helicopters. I don't know if Britain got any air in this patch. I'm actually not sure. They got a Tornado. Okay. Britain gets the Tornado F3. Okay, well, that's good then. See what kind of loadouts this thing can get. Well, to hit ground targets, drop tanks. I mean, yeah, technically you could hit a ground target with that, but I'm not sure that's quite the right classification. I think instead of to hit ground targets, you could have just put something like additional fuel instead of to hit air targets, additional fuel. That's all you really need to say. 4 AIM-9Ls is nice though. Plus some sky flashes. Presumably it can carry both of those. So that's cool. It should have. I think these things could carry 4 conformal sky flashes in those recesses under there, and then probably 4 AIM-9Ls out on the wing pylons. So that could be a good fighter for the UK. It's not really going to be a turn fighter, but that's all right. I don't see anything else. Britain get anything for their blue water fleet? No, I mean, Britain didn't really have that big of a navy ever, so, you know, it makes sense that there's not many ships for them to add. Coastal Fleet. This is where the Royal Navy's bread and butter really has always existed, is in their short-range coastal fleet. We get a Canadian frigate, Terra Nova. That's kind of interesting. Let's see what that looks like. Fairly modern-ish. Okay. Relative to the rest of the ships in the Navy in the game right now, at least. And then the Whitby class HMS Whitby. Let's see what HMS Whitby looks like. That's fairly more modern looking for a frigate as well, I think. I'm not really a Navy guy, but that looks fairly modern. I don't know if we can see how old that's... Yeah, there's not really any way to tell how old it is, I guess. I mean, you know, I could look it up, but anyway. Now, for Japan, for ground forces, I do believe there is something here. May... Oh, right. The type... Wait. Yeah, right. The Type 16 Premium. As opposed to the Type 16 Prototype. As opposed to the Type 16. That's right. Yeah. At least I made the TKX not a prototype and put it in the tech tree, so I guess there's that. Yeah, that's it for Japan's ground forces. So we'll take a look at this, at least. Oh, hey, look at that. It looks just like a Type 16. Got camouflage netting on the barrel, so, you know, that's different, and chains on the tires, so that'll be useful in snow. I bet it won't change its performance at all in the snow, but hey, it's got chains on the tires. Nothing for Japan and the helicopters. I don't... Actually, yes, I think Japan does get an F-16. Yes. So that's cool. Japan gets their F-16A for Japan. So that's good. AIM-9Ls. There we have it. The Mitsubishi version of the F-16. Pretty sure Japan's F-16s are built by Mitsubishi. I believe so. Alright. More AIM-9Ls flying around the map. Blue Water Fleet for Japan. Doesn't look like anything new, actually. Oh, sorry. There is right there. The Ninohi. Ninohi. Ninohi, probably. It's premium. It's a destroyer. It's rank 2, battle rating 4.3. We'll take a look at that. There she is. Looks like the normal guns and smaller... No, never mind. They are triple. I was going to say smaller torpedo racks, but they are in fact triple torpedo racks. So, one thing Japan did that really gave them an advantage was have these extra torpedo reloads so they could have double launches. Every other nation pretty much launched their torpedo launchers and then their torpedoes were empty and they had to run for home. Or at least not take part in torpedo action anymore after that. But anyway, that seems to be it for their blue water fleet. For their coastal fleet, looks like nothing new. Okay, that's it for Japan. As far as Taiwan is concerned, they also get the SDKFZ 222, although I believe their cannon is different. I think they get the KWK-30 and the Germans get the KWK-38. I believe. I don't know if the ammunition is... Looks like the ammunition is also different. They don't get the HVAP. So yeah. So slight downgrade there, but otherwise probably still a fun vehicle. And nothing else new, it looks like. Okay. For helicopters, nothing else new. And for aviation, nothing new, I guess. Okay, well then. And next we come to Italy. We have got a... Yeah, I knew there was an Ariete. I was pretty sure there was an MBT. So, looks like that's it for new vehicles in this current dev server is the Ariete AMV Prototype 1. It should get pretty good ammo, as you can see there. DM33 in the first level of research isn't bad, but DM53 should be quite pleasant to have. And we'll take a quick look at that and see if it looks visually any different from any of the other Arietes. Not really. Slightly different turret looking, I think, but probably not that different. And for helicopters, nothing new for Italy. Italian Air does not get anything new, I believe. Doesn't look like it. I don't think there's anything else new over here. Blue Water Italy, maybe? Nope. And Coastal for Italy, also a big Negatroni. Alright. For France in the ground. We've got the Char FCM-2C. That's going to be a big old girl right there. That should be entertaining. See this thing rolling around the map? Yeah, that's a bit of a large one there. Excellent for trench warfare in World War I. Unfortunately, what's going to happen, you see, is World War II. But regardless, take a look at the modifications there. Okay, HE with possibly some AP HE, so not the world's worst looking vehicle for its battle rating. And looks like nothing else on the ground. Okay, helicopters, nothing. Aviation, possibly something, but I believe it was nothing. Seems to be a big nothing. And for blue water for France, we have the very first ship of the French naval forces, and it is the destroyer Egg. Take a peek at that. There we go. Okay. Got a fair amount of main guns on it. So there's that. Some torpedo launchers. 4.3. Rank 2. Once they get their Navy, that'll be a good starter to have, probably. Alright, well that's it for France. For Sweden, in the ground tree, we have got, I think, I was going to say nothing, but I was wrong. I see a vehicle that haunts my nightmares, actually. Oh, no. No! Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. It's a Chieftain Marksman turret on top of what looks like a Leopard 2. Probably 2A4 chassis. Oh, no. At least it'll be more mobile than the Chieftain Marksman, but it's the Marksman turret. The guns will be decent. There's that, I guess. Oh, boy. Nothing new for Swedish helicopters, and for Swedish jets and or aviation, I don't think anything new is coming to town. Don't see anything. For Israel, in their ground forces, we have got, oh, a new Merkava Mark IV. Okay. LIC. I'm not entirely sure what LIC is, unless it's a line charge. But I don't think it's a line or mine clearing line charge. I'm pretty sure that's not what it means. Funny if it was, though. I don't know what's actually different about this one. I haven't made it to the Merkavas on my own tech tree grinding to even recognize that anything that looks different from the other Merkavas, so I don't know. It's a big old turret, though. Gets M338 ammo, which should be pretty good. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Helicopters, nothing new. And aviation, nothing new. Okay. Well, that seems to be all of it for the rundown and vehicle tech tree type preview. I am going to get some test drives of as many things as I can now and see if anything is particularly compelling and make a video about that. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Let me know what you're looking forward to the most out of all these vehicles. And we will see you in the next video. Good luck out there. Good luck out there, everybody. We'll see you next time.